Hello Knobbies. All right, beautiful sunny day in Pattaya. I'm so excited today. We're gonna try some beautiful British pies and stuff. Gonna give a taste test. It's a new deli opened up. Stick with me. Be right back. Right, so first stop, I'm going to the pantry. It's a British expat food shop. Gonna get me some condiments. All right, this is the pantry shop. Let's see what I can get. Oh, really big everything. No ready brick. Well, you can get everything here, guys. So first up, Branston pickle, and then some Coleman's. You can even get Phra Bentos pies. Look at all your cheeses, everything. Oh my god. Look at this. First time here. Yorkshire tea, Thai food tea, Twinings tea, Marmite. We're gonna get one of these. Yeah, pretty cool shop. So unfortunately no Branston pickle, no chutney of any kind in there. That's fine. I got my Coleman's mustard, 149 baht. We've arrived. So we're in Pratumnak. Soy 5, just a little triangle turning there off a Soy 5 called the Belly Deli. I like the logo. That's awesome. So now selling, they have different things every week. Tea, coffee, water, freshly made roll. All right guys, so we're inside. It's set up like our old butcher shops, you know, deli. I'm late in the afternoon, so there's not much left in the counter. Pork pie, and obviously the pies and everything change weekly or daily, depending on what they make. It does bakes now, meat steak they've sold out, corned beef and potato bake, mashed potatoes, liver casserole, chip shop style mushy peas, liver pate. All of these meats he makes himself. Everything all the sausages made himself. Come and get your ribeye steaks, bacon, cured bacon, and Cumberland sausages. All right, Knobbies, so here we are. We're sat outside the front of the Belly Deli, recently opened deli in Pratumnak, just off of Soy 5. I'll put a map up at the end of the video. Here with Monty. Monty, nice to meet you, buddy.
Nice
again.
To meet you too, Bill.
We met the other night, having a couple of beers somewhere. Uh-oh, someone just wrote over a water bottle. So, actually the bar lady gave me the menu.
Yeah, Benisa Bar. Yeah.
Benisa Bar, so she gave me, yeah. So Benisa Bar is a good place to drink, guys. Anyway, so I come down today to try out some stuff. I've ordered some stuff. I'm going to take it home, try it all out, and go from there. But first of all, this is Monty. If you want to give us a bit of your backstory, buddy, and go from there.
For a living, I did IT for 40 years, but when I was a boy, I was forced against my will to go and work for my father in his sort of butcher's shop. And, you know, I had to spend sort of Thursdays, Fridays, and all day Saturday there. You know, and part of my jobs were things like making sausages, and mostly cleaning up by making sausages and burgers.
Do you have sawdust on the floor?
Yeah, I mean,
Why did they do that?
Even going to get the sawdust, it's just an easy way of soaking up blood.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, you had to put the sawdust down, soaked up the blood, and then you swept that up at night, and then you just mop the floor after.
Oh, cool.
Nice
and where was it located?
So we were in Congleton in Cheshire, which is where I'm from.
It's near Warrington, Manchester.
Warrington, just south of Manchester. So that was, you know, I grew up with that, and then I did IT for so long, and then it wasn't really until my father passed away in 1997 that I went back to look after the shop that my dad had, and I did that for 14 weeks, and I sort of fell in love with it again.
Right.
I was making sausages at home in England for my friends and doing bacon and proper old-fashioned stuff that my dad did, rather than all this commercial water-injected shite that we get in the market today.
Cool.
And so when I came out here to live, you know, I was faced with the fact that there's nothing really decent to buy. So I started making it for myself, and then my friends tried it, and then I was making it for them, and then, you know, I've been doing that really off and on for about 2 years.
Nice.
And it got to the point where I was doing that much of it. It sort of was like, well, I might as well actually open a shop, because I'm doing. So we've been open since, well, I think we opened on the 25th of August.
Okay. So a couple of months, huh? Yeah.
So yeah, we're getting there. It's slow progress.
Right.
We haven't perhaps got the largest variety of product at the moment. We try and introduce something. If it doesn't work, we try and change it.
Okay.
What works, we're trying to stick with. So we make a variety of pies. We've got about 10 different pies, I think, on the menu in total. But we generally have about 3 pies a week.
Right.
We do that as a hot water crust pastry pie. You know, a normal pie.
Right.
You get in the northwest of England, or in the whole north of England probably. And then we also do it as a baked slice, pasty, whatever you want to know it as a puff pastry version.
Okay, cool.
And then we do cheese and onion pasties as well on top of that, pasties on top of that. And then we've got Scotch eggs, sausage rolls.
And you make all the sausage
and
yourself?
we make all the sausage meat, we make the sausages, we cure our own bacon, we cure everything, we make our own ham from the cured bacon. We've got corned beef that we make ourselves. We've got some chicken rolls that we make ourselves. So basically, we're fairly self-sufficient. There's nothing. I mean, we've got some ribeye steak, because we only buy ribeye steak for sell. We don't sell any other cuts of beef, because there's not a great market for it. So we just sell what's possibly the best piece you can get. But I sell it at a reasonable price. I'm not making a great deal on it.
Right.
And we sell Australian topside for like a sandwich meats, you know.
Okay.
So you'd have, and we slice. We've got boiled ham, roast beef, the corned beef, and the chicken rolls that we do on the slicing machine.
Nice.
Pork pie, traditional pork pie. And tatties, a Scottish thing for last couple of weeks ago. We've got liver and bacon on this week.
So good, trying out a good variety.
We've got things like mushy peas and even mashed potato. You'd be surprised at how many pots of mashed potato we sell. So
it's funny, people don't want to make their own mash anymore.
Yeah, the lad who was just in as you came in, he just bought 2 pots of potato and 3 pots of mushy peas.
It's
so,
easier, you know, it's convenient, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's what it is. So.
What's your number one seller?
Sausage roll.
Sausage roll.
Scotch egg.
Scotch egg.
Some week it'll be Scotch egg will be ahead. Some week it'll be some sausage roll. I mean, I would say we sell sort of 50 to 60 of one or the other in a week.
Wow. Well. And what's the number one selling pie?
That's a very difficult, because everybody's got their own version of the best pie. You know, I've got a...
Yeah, everyone wants a chicken mushroom. Everyone wants a beef pie, a mince onion.
I've got a lad yesterday who came in. He lives in the same condo as me. He's placed an order for 10 pies, and he wants chicken, ham and leek.
Okay.
But you can come in and say, I want minced beef and onion, and somebody else will come in and say, yeah, it's steak and kidney, and it's just very subjective. So that's really why we change them around as much as we do.
Yeah, and obviously, the more busy you get and demand comes in, then
hopefully we'll be able to get to. I'm hoping we'll get to a point where we'll have enough, business to be able to do all of them at the same time. But you know, it's just not practical at the moment, because you know we're not big enough. So
it's just a startup right now.
Yeah, and we've gone from 2 to 3.
Right.
So we used to be doing 2 pies a week. Now we do 3 pies a week, because of the we're selling that much.
Right. Okay.
But like the pies, everything, the fillings made here, everything, the pastries made here.
And you go more for the meat factor instead of the gravy factor?
Yeah, I mean, I hate it when you cut a pie open and it's got no meat content in it. So I've got my pies of full as much as I can't physically get any more in them.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I can't wait.
And it's got a little bit of gravy, but not a great deal, because I want you to have the meat content.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to rip you off. I think you should be having. We're trying to make the best quality product for the money that we can sell. So, you know, I think we're reasonably priced on everything we do. I don't think we're ripping anybody off or anything, but I want to sell the best product I can for that amount of money.
Awesome. And you know, you're always going to get cheap people want it cheap, and
Yeah,
and you get what you pay for.
if you want a top quality pie that's made with loving care
Yeah.
and full to the brim with top quality product,
Right.
come to us.
Yeah, so, and that's what it's about, you know. We all want our home comforts and stuff, so it's a good variety for people. You know, you come on holiday, you don't want to eat Thai food every day. You want a home comfort, but you want something good, right?
Yeah, but I think you know a large part of the market here is also for us is a little bit obviously because we've got tables and chairs outside and we sell takeaway sausage rolls, but the majority of my customer base are expats,
Right.
people who live here year in year round. You know,
Yeah.
we all eat Thai food, but you know every now and then you want
Yeah,
a bit of creature comfort and you want
for
something
sure.
from home, sort of thing.
Yeah. You just had Australian guys, so a lot of Australian,
Yeah,
New
I get a
Zealand,
lot. I get a
British.
lot of Aussies. There's a huge amount of Scots that come in. A lot of English.
And then anything different coming on the menu in the future? or-
Yeah, well, we've obviously with Christmas coming, so we've just done some Christmas. They're like a stuffing ball, so it's just standard sage and onion stuffing mixed with sausage meat, and then it's deep fried.
Nice.
So that's what the taster was that you tried earlier on, and then we've got some rolled pork loin that we're going to do for Christmas. So
Okay.
I'm gonna cook that tonight. I've just prepped that this afternoon. That'll go in the shop this week, but that'll be for people to say, yeah, this is what it's going to look like. If you want to have some for Christmas, I can either do it for you cooked, so you can come and collect it whatever size you want yourself, and we'll pre-cook it for you, or you can take it home raw and cook it yourself if you've got an oven.
Awesome.
If you want to, and then we're going to do things like pigs in blankets.
Nice.
Yeah,
People
there's
love
I'm not going to do a huge amount different, but we're
Right.
going to do a few extra things just for Christmas and
That's
New
good.
Year.
It's
Yeah.
good to have a little bit of variety here and
Yeah.
there. So, anything you want to say to the viewers there?
Come to the shop, please.
Come to the shop.
I need your help.
I'm going to try all these pies out in a minute. I've picked a few what are
I'm
available
fed up of trying
today.
them on my own. Look at the size.
So, but
Yeah, no, I mean, it's, you know, I can't be more honest and say, you know, come and try it and find out for yourself.
yeah,
You know, I don't think you'll be disappointed.
okay, awesome.
Right.
All right, so I appreciate all your time,
Nobby.
Monty.
Cheers. Thank you very
Nice
much, pal.
meeting you, buddy.
You too, pal.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you.
I'm going to go home. I'm going to try these pies. We've got some condiments, and I'll give you my honest review.
Lovely. All right. I look forward to it.
All right.
Cheers, mate.
Appreciate
Thank
you.
Cheers.
Thank you. Guys, so look, had my interview with, a chat with Monty, and I think you get a better review when I do it on my own, because you know when the owner's there, you're always going to be a bit biased, I guess. But I'm going to give an honest review. So anyway, we're going to try these bad boys out. I just bought a few things, guys. I'm not going to eat all this, trust me. Just going to sample it, and then I'll have them later or tomorrow or whatever, a couple of days. But let's see what we got. Look at that, we got a nice bit of pork pie, sausage roll, homemade sausage meat, Scotch egg, ham and cheese, I think, or leek pie, and a mince, a steak and potato pie, I think. Can't remember. Alright, first I'm going to try the cold stuff. First thing I want to try is the Scotch egg. I don't know. Oh wow. Okay. Look at that, guys. Still a runny egg in there. See? Oh, the sausage meat looks good. With the egg. Right. Oh, wow. That egg is cooked perfect, guys. Egg is cooked perfect. Runny. Sausage meat. Nice spices in it. It's meaty, very meaty. It's not water. Oh my word. These things, put in the fridge. That egg is cooked perfect. It tastes awesome. The sausage meat, the breadcrumbs. Yeah. I couldn't get any Branson pickle to have with it, any of that. But I got some mustard, a bit of Coleman's mustard, a bit of daddy sauce, guys. I don't know about you. I'm a daddy sauce guy, not a HB, but alright, let's try this. The pastry, nice bit of fat around the jelly in there. There. Looks good. Try it plain first. It's meat. It's very meaty. The pastry is awesome. Let me try it with a bit of mustard. Oh. I prefer it with a bit more jelly in it, to be honest. The old style ones, but hey, I was raised on cheap pork pies, you know. I mean, the quality of this is unbelievable. Real meat, not processed. I mean, look at the density of that. Yeah. I just like them a little bit more gelatin in there. But, oh, it's a good pie. Pastry. Bit of daddy sauce on there. Oh, nice. Very nice. Let's try the ultimate sausage roll. Look at that. It's packed, guys. Look, the pastry just flakes off. Smells great. It's nice and hot. I'm going to cut it open. Look at that. The meat content's huge. Let's try it. Puff pastry. Oh. Oh wow. Mmm. Oh, sage, onion. I've got to try it with the mustard. I don't know, what do you have on yours? You put the mustard on your sausage roll, or you put... Tell me how you like it. And try it with a bit of daddy sauce. The sausage meat's unbelievable. Wow. I'm not leaving it because I don't like it. I'm leaving it because I've got so much to try. Alright, let's try this pie. It did tell me a code for the pie. Wow, look at that. Look at that pie. It's heavy, dense. Wow. This is the ham. Wow, look at that. It smells unbelievable. Oh my word. It's packed. Packed. It's packed with meat, guys. These are not cheap pies. These chicken and ham. I don't want to eat no sauce for this. Oh my word. Wow. Oh my God. There's leeks, I think, in there, and ham, chicken. The texture is awesome. The filling. I could just eat that filling. Wow. Holy crap. I haven't had a pie like that, ham and chicken pie, in maybe 20 years. Look at that, guys. Look how dense that is. There's so much meat in there. That's a pie. That one there. So far. Oh my word. Pastry. Not puff pastry. Short crust pastry. Holy crap. I'm still getting over that one. Alright, let's try this other one. So some sort of meat pie. I wanted minced beef and onion. That used to be my favourite pie years ago. But he ain't got them on the menu this week, which is fine. This is heavy, dude. Let's cut it open. I mean, look at that. Look at that pie. Meat and potato. Steak and potato. I'm not using a fork on this. Oh wow. He said to me he put some more meat and stuff in there so it's packed, and then people just put your own gravy, because otherwise it's just all gravy. Dude, the potatoes, creamy, vegetables, carrots, peas, steak, tender as hell. Tender as hell. This is one you bite into, you don't cut with a knife and fork. You don't need any sauces on this, guys. This or the other pie. Holy crap. That with some baked beans and some gravy and chips or mashed potatoes. I said I wasn't hungry, but I can't put this down. These pies, and I've been to Tinny's pies, tried them. Different quality here, guys. This is more meat factor, 100%. I've been to Tinny's 3 times, so those I haven't tried them. Just wouldn't, they were okay. But, well, holy crap. Look at that, I ate most of it. Wow. I can't put this one down. How can you beat meat and potatoes, guys? A meat and potato pie. Look at me, I'm a savage. But it's Moorish. You can't put it down. Oh my word. No, I ain't faking this. I'll tell it if it's bad. Alright. Well. Okay. Let me compose myself. So, alright guys, let me sum this up. Scotch egg. Sausage meat's awesome. A little bit more breadcrumbs maybe on the outside, but that's just personal preference. The egg is cooked perfect. 100% awesome. Pork pie. Okay, it's a little bit different than I'm used to. I've probably only had cheap pork pies in my life. Gala pies and stuff like that, but I think a little bit more jelly in there would satisfy me, but the pastry is spot on, everything's spot on. It's just I'm not used to all that real meat in there, you know what I mean? So the pie is awesome. The sausage roll. Huh. It's hard to describe that, it's freaking awesome. Sausage roll, crispy, great pastry. The sausage meat, same as the Scotch egg. Tastes awesome. Oh my god, only 90 baht for that. I got a list of the prices. Um, the other one, this ham and leek, chicken and ham pie, sorry. This chicken and ham pie, that is to die for. I'm telling you, that is, these pies, whew, I haven't had one, like I said, for a long time. That is awesome, awesome. Chicken and ham. I can't even describe it. The meat and potato, the gravy. Nice. Just had to clear all that off the table. I didn't want it to spoil out here. There's no way I could eat all that food. My word. I'm just gonna, it's just my honest opinion, guys. I'm not a food critic. I can only go by my memory. I mean, it's been a long time since I had meat pies and stuff. In America, you don't seem to get them. Well, you do, but they're different. Just nowhere near the same as English. But it's hard to compare. But a Scotch egg? That Scotch egg was insane. And I had one at a couple of British pubs. And that's the best one there. They need to get that on their menu with their ploughman's lunch. Not imported, fresh made, real meat, soft egg in the middle. Outstanding, outstanding. Sausage roll, well guys, sausage roll. Who doesn't love a sausage roll? I mean, god damn. God damn. Just crunchy, hot, meaty, a lot more meat. Sage, you can taste the sage and stuff in there. Yeah, 100% British. That, 100%. The pork pie, I'm not 100% on the pork pie. It's a great pie, just not to my taste buds, guys. Unfortunately, that I was raised on cheap pork pies, bowyers, and they were pink and jelly in them, but that's what I remember. I used to go to Waitrose now and again, get a decent one, but it's just been a long time since I had pork pie. That's a great pie, great pastry. I just like more jelly in there and cheaper meat, I guess. But 100%, if you're a connoisseur, you probably would love that pork pie. Just my honest reviews. The meat, everything, nothing wrong with it, just not to my taste buds. So, but an awesome pie. Next one, the chicken and ham pie. Oh my god, I mean, dude, that's a whole meal just there. You need nothing else with that pie. Get one of them warmed up. That first bite, the flavors, is stuffed with chicken, guys. Just stuffed with ham. I don't know what else is in there, but the savoriness of it, the flavor. Oh, that thing, if I had 10 of them, I'd eat fucking 10 of them. I doubt I could, but the next one, that meat and potato pie. Oh my god, probably the best I've ever had in my life. I'm not kidding there, guys. I mean, have I had them everywhere in the world? No. Different ones? No. But for me, that's the best one I've ever had. It was just so satisfying. It's a meal inside a pie. Meat, potatoes, carrots, peas, gravy. Yeah, not running gravy, but like in a lot of pies. Like he said, you open a pie and there's all gravy runs out, and that's fine, but you want some meat, right, for your money? But yeah, dude, bit of mashed potato with that. Baked beans, I think, with that. And a bit of gravy. That's the dog's bollocks right there, so they say. But yeah. So out of all of them, number one is the pies for me. Both pies awesome. I can't wait to try minced beef and onion. It's hard to categorize them into groups, so I'm not really, pies. If you want to meet a pie, a pie. If you want a sausage roll, it's the top sausage roll. You want a Scotch egg, I don't think that I've had better in Thailand. And then the pork pie is subjective. Not everyone likes pork pie anyway. I do like it, bit of Branston, but you know my thoughts on that. So, but overall, what a great little restaurant. Not a restaurant, deli. Ex-butcher. His father ran a butcher shop in just outside Warrington, Manchester. So he knows what he's talking about. I wish him all the success. I'll put why is all the prices will be up there. Don't forget, you're not going to buy what I just. Well, I hope you do. You're just going to buy one or two. So awesome! What a great treat today. That was a good treat. I recommend them. That's Belly Deli. Go see Monty. Yeah, so give them a go, guys. You got nothing to lose by giving it a go. And the Scotch egg one, they're doing the Christmas one. It's sage and parsley. Dude, I tried a little bit of that in the shop. It was like Christmas in your mouth. It was awesome. So, good luck on that one. 100%. Appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. I know you didn't get to taste it, but you can see by my reaction. I liked it. Big time. 2 thumbs up from me. Deli Belly. Thanks, Monty. I appreciate your time. Have a good one, man.